I think we've all seen the conversations online about WPEngine and the WordPress repository in the past few weeks. A lot of site owners are really worried about their updates. And we've built a free solution that lets you fetch updates for all WP.org plugins and even ACF. And Akshat is here from the WP Remote team to tell us more about it.
For the past 2 weeks, every agency customer that I speak to, each and every conversation has been about, do I need to migrate the site? What do I do about updates? This is very risky. I don't want to take this risk. And this is why we decided that this is a problem that we should solve. And we built Morpheus, basically a mirror of the WordPress repository, so that even if a site or an agency loses access to the WordPress repository for whatever reason, then they still have updates available to them.
Okay, I need to know, how does this work?
Morpheus is actually very simple. It contains of 2 parts. The server connects to the WordPress repository at regular intervals and it fetches those plugins and themes and stores it locally. Now the second part is the plugin, which you install on your WordPress site. By default, the plugin will connect to the official WordPress repository and it will try and download the update from there. If for some reason that connection is lost, then it will automatically fall back to the Morpheus servers and fetch the updates from there. We are only getting started and we want to cover the entire WordPress repository APIs so that no part of your WordPress experience gets left out wherever you are hosted.
Okay, this sounds great, but is this expensive to run?
You don't need massive servers or anything to run. Morpheus has been designed to be super efficient. By default, we host it for you. This is 100% open source. You can also host it yourself.
But wait, hold on. Can Morpheus actually replace the WordPress repository?
Oh no, not at all. We are actually a backup plan, right? WordPress.org is one of the most important resources for our community. Morpheus kicks in when you are unable to connect to the WordPress repository.
Awesome. All right. Now I'll quickly show you how to install and use Morpheus. So this is my website. And let's say that the web host I'm using has lost access to the WordPress repository. Because of that, I should be seeing an update here for Elementor, but it's empty now. And I have the ACF plugin, which is also not fetching updates from the WordPress repository. So in this case, Morpheus will fetch updates from their GitHub page. So to install it, I'll leave a link in the description. And below that, I'll also leave the GitHub link, which you can click on. And you'll come to this page, which has Morpheus and all of its code, which is open source and super light. So anyone can copy this or modify it and run it from their own servers as well. If you scroll down, here is another link to download the plugin. So you can use this one or the one I've added in the description. After you click it, it will download the zip file and then you can go back and upload that on your site and activate it. Now for some people, downloading a plugin like this might be a new experience, but Morpheus has been built by the same team that brought you WP Remote and a lot of other plugins. So yes, there's nothing sinister going on here. Alright, now you can see that the updates are available and this is how Morpheus acts like a failsafe to seamlessly fetch updates for you. Over time, we'll be adding support for more non-repo plugins and Morpheus should cover all the WordPress APIs so no functionality is ever lost. You can download Morpheus from the link added below.